the meaning of fast blockchain. Since the concept of blockchain was introduced to the world, countless people have yearned for a fast blockchain. However, even now, a fast blockchain remains just a hope. Even those who claim to be blockchain experts only describe a fast blockchain conceptually, and the general public is no different. People are more interested in praising coins that make them money, dismissing the technology itself as merely a scam for speculation. Depending on the perspective, discussions about blockchain can vary, but since Bitcoin, the first blockchain, focused on currency, Saseul also views it from the perspective of currency. It's well known that Bitcoin emerged, criticizing the reckless currency issuance by the US. However, due to technical limitations, Bitcoin currently functions more as an asset rather than a currency. Analyzing Bitcoin network transaction records shows that actual transactions involving Bitcoin are rare. Many people perceive Bitcoin as an alternative asset, holding it for hedging against inflation and risk management. Hence, Bitcoin is often called digital gold. So, what does a fast blockchain, with a speed convenient for daily life, mean? Most people think from the perspective of the country they live in, and the same goes for the financial system. People living in so-called advanced countries often blindly praise their national financial systems, while opinions on financial systems differ. If we take OECD member countries as a standard, it's only 38 countries, less than a quarter of the 195 countries in the world. The remaining three-quarters of countries operate their economic activities based on inadequate financial systems. From the days when people exchanged shell money, currency has been a societal agreement, whether it's shell money or dollars, as long as it's mutually recognized and used as a medium of exchange, it becomes currency. Nowadays, to avoid confusion, people use currency, designated by the state as a medium of exchange, and follow this rule. The most decisive reason for following this rule is the trust in the state that designates the currency. If this trust disappears, fiat money loses credibility, and we know the consequences of this, as seen in countries like Venezuela. A fast blockchain challenges the existing system and brings winds of change. Imagine if Bitcoin could be traded in real time. Anyone with some awareness would prefer to sell coffee and receive Bitcoin in return. This is because the value of the fiat money we hold is depreciating, even at this moment. Though not a precise term, we call this inflation. In economics, it's argued that healthy inflation is necessary for economic development. We are not economists, so we can't delve deeply into such statements. However, what's clear is that healthy inflation and inflation, caused by reckless currency issuance by the state, are different issues. Satoshi must have felt disappointment towards the dollars issued during the bailout of Lehman Brothers. Most people living in modern society do not face these problems directly. They just obsess over the visible nominal amount, since it forms the basis of their economic activities. But we all know that $1 in 2000 is different from $1 in 2024. This difference arises from various factors, but we must acknowledge the influence of moral hazard by third parties, whom we trusted and delegated authority to since birth. When the money supply increases to solve social issues or due to necessity, the burden is shared among the society's members. So far, a fast blockchain, existing only conceptually, capable of being used as a medium of exchange in daily life, and the cryptocurrency derived from this technology, we call DRDC Decentralized Representative Digital Currency. This concept is fundamentally different from CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. DRDC's issuance volume is not altered by anyone. This point alone makes it incomparable to tokens arbitrarily issued by someone. DRDC only makes sense if it meets the condition of being 100% decentralized. Therefore, half-baked technologies like POS are not blockchains, and meme coins or arbitrarily issued tokens are scams by those who don't understand the true meaning of blockchain. Digital currency functions as a medium of exchange the moment someone acknowledges its value, regardless of whether it is fast or slow. Also, if a specific society recognizes and uses it, it can be considered an alternative currency. The biggest difference from CBDC is the absence of a central authority managing it. Although CBDC is also a digital currency, it is continuously managed by a central authority, whereas DRDC, like Bitcoin, is unmanageable. A currency that combines 100% decentralized blockchain with fast speed is DRDC. Among these, Bitcoin only possesses the 100% decentralization trait, which is why it can only function as an asset so far, although such a cryptocurrency hasn't existed yet. We are confident that Saseul will be the first. Why would people use this technology? As mentioned earlier, only a quarter of the world's countries have established financial systems. The rest lack proper systems, making it impossible to use banking even if they want to. For these people, a perfectly decentralized currency can be a breakthrough. DRDC guarantees stability just through nodes operating worldwide, and no one can touch the cryptocurrency they hold. There's no room for inflation to occur. When Bitcoin first appeared, the fact that international remittances could be completed within an hour was shocking worldwide. However, for people in relatively advanced countries like the US, Europe, Japan, and Korea, it might have been difficult to understand initially. In the 21st century, an hour didn't seem that fast to them. However, we need to focus on the fact that it could have been an innovation for someone. In 2018, when numerous coins emerged through ICOs, and blockchain and cryptocurrency started to gain attention, major banks worldwide made bold investments in blockchain. They were not fools. The potential of blockchain was threatening enough to banks, and they sought to prepare in advance. However, as everyone knows, the results were dismal. No entity managed to complete a proper blockchain. Not a single technology can be clearly called a blockchain. Centralized structures created under the guise of blockchain, coins, with concentrated authority in specific groups or individuals, deceptive tactics with new terms like Layer 2, and blockchains. Where mined coins cannot be freely usable, these have misled people in various ways. Who is inheriting the spirit of Bitcoin? Who has sacrificed themselves to complete the technology of blockchain? It's now regarded just like the traditional stock market, selling the same products, merely replacing stocks with cryptocurrencies, while repeating the same rhetoric. What do you expect in such a market?
Every time I train myself because of you. If you wanna be in my way cause of me, the stars were shining to me away, whispering, I want you to know you're my world. Every time I'm crazy it's because of you. If you're looking right and be because of love, to me it's a pretty wonderland. Do not make me cry again. I need you right now. I'm gonna be fine. You